Hey everyone, it's Mike with the Expert Suck Sports Betting Podcast, and it is a new week of DFS lineups, starting with the Thursday night NFL game between the Ravens and the Dolphins. We are doing the $5 showdown, 80,000. Check out the pay structure on this. First place gets 10,000 on down to 4,826 place gets $8. So time to get into the money line. Again, this is the captain's mode, 1.5 times fantasy points for that player, and then 5 flex spots, $50,000 salary cap down there in the right corner, and $8,300 per player. So I thought about this game quite a bit, and I'm going to sort by fantasy points per game. I'm going to throw the 3 best players in the game in the lineup and see what happens. Lamar Jackson in the captain spot only gives us $3,700 per player left. That may not be the play. Let's go back. Let's put Tua. I feel like this is going to be a fairly high-scoring game and a shootout. Okay, what happens here? 4,000 per player with 3 players left. Let's see if we can find some value down at the bottom here. Kickers might not be bad in this instance. 54 and 5,200. Malik Washington's 4,800. You can see Hopkins barely gets targets. Bateman barely gets targets. Don't know if I want to play a defense in this game since we're thinking about this being a high-scoring game. Here is an interesting player with Lamar coming back. Isaiah Likely hasn't been doing much. However, these last couple of games have been with Huntley, and he does, when he pops, he pops. I mean, if he gets in the end zone, he is serious value for the dollars, and it is just one player at 2,000. That might help us get some value here. 5,100 per player left. Okay, let's start moving back up and see what we can do. Oh, this is a guy that, if you look at their opponent's rank, Ollie Gordon, kind of coming on a little bit, had a lot more touches in the last game and can get in the end zone. So let's throw an Ollie Gordon in there for 4,400. That gives us 5,800 left. And we could go a Malik Washington as a receiver. He may be better value than, let's say, like a Riley Patterson kicker who kind of caps out at 10 points, whereas Malik Washington has a higher ceiling at like 13 points if he gets those 5 targets. Look at that, 5 targets, 8 targets, 5. I feel better with Malik Washington in there than I would a kicker. So if you see that, the bottom right, the remaining salary is 1,000, but don't worry about that too much if you have remaining salary, because if you start looking at some of those players that were up there, their upside is not as great. So I like this lineup. It's got a nice mix. It's got the best players in the game for each team. So that's number one goal that I had for this lineup. So I like it. I'm going to keep it. Going to hit submit and do with it what you will, and at your own risk, as I always say on the PSA. So Thursday night football. Let's get cashing.